Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tarot. So, Hannah Kobayashi, the missing persons case, is one of the strangest cases that we've seen, I think, for a long time. She's either missing person or voluntary missing person at this point. Not sure. Let's see what we can get out of the tarot. And just to say that thoughts and prayers are with the family at this time, and it's with Hannah at this time. I could only just imagine what they're going through, or perhaps I can't. But anyway, to benchmark my understanding of this case, which is forming the basis of my reading for Friday, the 6th of December. I note that this is going to be a current energy reading as well. Hannah, from my understanding, is a 30-year-old photographer from Hawaii, and she was scheduled to travel on November the 8th from Maui to New York with a layover at LAX. She didn't board her connecting flight, and she was last seen on the 11th of November in Los Angeles. So a missing persons report was filed in November, and the FBI have joined the LAPD in this investigation. Tragically as well, and this to me is also strange, it's that her father died of an apparent offing himself on November the 24th, in grief over the way the search efforts were going, apparently. However, despite that news and that news being widely reported, Hannah has not reached out. To be fair, it's unclear whether she is aware of her father's passing. There's been surveillance footage of her from the November the 12th, showing her crossing the US-Mexico border alone, and she appears unharmed from the footage. And based on the evidence on the footage of her passing from the US into the Mexico border, authorities are now classing this as a voluntary missing person. However, there's recent allegations to suggest that she may have been involved in a green card marriage scam for money. And her family, apparently how the family came about it, Dog the Bounty Hunter is in this, and Dog the Bounty Hunter said that she was married before she traveled. The family are claiming that they were not aware, and the fact that she was married was brought to their attention recently, and they passed it over to the LAPD and the FBI. Now, the family have retained a lawyer who claimed that law enforcement have not kept the family adequately informed, and there appears to be discord within the family, with Hannah's aunt and sister not getting along, and it's a lot, I have to say. It's really complex, and it's an emotional situation. Okay, so based on all of that, that is my understanding of the latest developments as of Friday, the 6th. Thank you for your patience as I went through that, but I felt it was important to benchmark this current energy reading. So Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels of the highest light and the highest frequency, please protect myself, please protect and bless those viewing this reading. May we only channel messages of the highest truth, of the highest accuracy, of the highest relevance for this situation and this case surrounding Hannah. May we only channel messages of the highest truth for the awareness and always the collective elevation and awakening of the collective. Thanks be. Thanks be to God, there's things for me to say, and I will. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into this. Give us the current energy around Hannah. Okay. When I first saw, interesting. You guys know I don't do reversals. Let me just check this deck. I don't know. Guys, just give me one more minute. Just let me, I know what's going on here. I just want to get some cards to confirm. Notice this Ace of Pentacles reverse. Clarify the Death and the Two of Swords. Were this family as close as they claim to be? This is not the best energy to get in a reading, I have to say. Okay, let's break down what I'm seeing here. I am seeing, first of all, with the Chariot card and the Page, I'm seeing someone who purposely, oh gosh, all messages are alleged until proven fact. And I want to do this reading from a place of sensitivity and respect for the family. But I am seeing someone with the Chariot card and the Page of Wands who had this idea that came to them and decided to go for it with the Chariot. Interestingly, we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. It's some fortune, particularly regarding money that they perhaps expected to get, but it doesn't just need to be limited to money. I just want to keep this forward because I don't want to jump to conclusions here. I just want to really completely tap into the energies of these cards. But to have this reverse, it's something that was meant, it's something that was meant to come to her. Either some opportunity she was promised, or something that somebody was going to give her, or an opportunity that she was promised. And this is reversed. It's as if someone hasn't gotten it or hasn't received it. However, it doesn't necessarily have to be a scam or anything like that, but they were promised something and they haven't received it. With this page here, I'm picking up someone being naive about all of this. I'm picking up here someone naive, someone who had pies in the sky aspirations, or someone who had the wool pulled over their eyes. I'm seeing with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Pages usually talk about an idea or concept, but it's not mature, right? Pages are really children, really. But in the context of this reading, it's like a thinking or an aspiration or an idea, sort of like fool's gold. It hadn't matured, or you hadn't thought through something fully. And below it, as a clarifier, we have the Fool. I notice this person just has, it's like the Fool is packed for travel. They're packed for adventure. Let's clarify this Death and here we have a King of Pentacles, someone who is quite mature, quite well off, quite well to do, the organizer of something, the leader of something. So let's go ahead and get clarifiers for these. And let's see whether she's alive or not. I'm picking up at the point of doing this reading that she is alive. So we'll go a bit more into that. Clarify the Page and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I'm picking on deceit here. And also deceit from 3 people here, 2 to 3 people, because Hannah could be one of them involved in this mix. But there is something of a betrayal that's happening, betrayal or deceit. And this is coming back to the Ace of Pentacles being reversed, like someone has promised something and they haven't delivered it. 3 of Swords. I'm also picking up with this 3 of Swords here. Okay, I'm getting this channeled message that the LAPD, now the family have complained that the LAPD haven't kept them abreast. I think the LAPD have done that purposely in a way to protect the family as well. There is something about Hannah and this energy, and I don't want to speak ill of someone, but it's as if she had, I'm picking up here, and I'll see what the cards say. But no, the cards don't say it actually. With this 2 of Swords, there is something about her that the family didn't know, or something about the way it's as if the family is saying, we care about her, we miss her, we want to know where she is, this. But it's as if she had not a shadow side to her, but it's as if there was a private side to her that her own family may not have been aware of. Yeah. It'll be interesting to know if anyone knows, comment down below as to how close she was to her sister. That would be interesting to know, because I think that there is something, or there is a side to her that the family may not, either they don't want to acknowledge a fact when it comes to her, or there's a side of this case that the family themselves don't want to see. Something along those lines, or there's a side to Hannah that they don't know. Do you see what I mean? It could be any one of those 3, but we'll clarify it. I'm picking up here with this 8 of Pentacles that Hannah went into, again, it's Pentacles, it's money, it's opportunity. But I'm picking up here that she went into it with good faith. But there was a bit of, with the Fool energy, a bit of naivete. Whatever it is she got embroiled with. Okay, let's continue. So the Death card and the 2 of Swords. Let's clarify that. Do I want that card? Do I want that 7 of Wands? I wonder if she's pregnant. Yeah, there are definitely 2 men here. One's older, one's younger. And notice the Page and the Salamander. So this is Hannah. This is the guy that I think there are 2 men around her. That's just it. And so one is the King of Pentacles. One is this Knight. Notice they're both wearing the same thing. I think they're both in cahoots or with each other. Like there's something between these 2, especially with both of them wearing the Salamander. Like some promise, the Salamander talks about renewals, talks about shedding old skin and starting afresh. So there could have been something related to that with these 2. Okay, let me step away from this. This sets the scene for me. I'm wondering whether she may have been pregnant or wanted to be pregnant or something along those lines as well. Okay, so did Hannah purposely disappear? How much time do we have? Did she purposely disappear? Did she want to purposely disappear? We are going to hear something about this very soon. This case is not going to go on like this forever. We're going to hear from the authorities about this very soon. Okay, so if that is the case, what are we going to hear? Someone's not going to be happy about this outcome that we're going to hear. Guys, I'm not getting, look. Okay. Well, let me just try another deck. How well did her family know her? This is not the cards of someone who's passed on. I'm getting the energy she is very much alive. I'm getting the energy that I agree with the authorities. It's looking to me as if it's a voluntary thing. I'm getting an energy of someone who doesn't want to be found necessarily. And again, we have this 3 of working together with some people, and we have the Knight of Wands behind her. And we have someone wanting to move from one country to the next. I don't know if she expressed this to them and let's say her parents or her family weren't interested. I don't know. I'm just not getting. I'm happy to be wrong with this. Again, I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. I mean, when I say wrong, I don't mean that she passed away or anything like that, because I'm not saying that she passed. I'm just saying that in terms of me saying that she is a part of this and that sort of thing, I'm happy to be wrong with that, you know? I think that some authority member may be able to reach out to her. And I think they may be reaching out to her independent of the family knowing, just to touch base with her that she's okay. I think the authorities, even though they say that she's just she's voluntary, what term did they use again? She's voluntary missing or something like that. I think even if they say that, I think hang on, let me just get the case. I think she's voluntary missing person. I think that behind the scenes, they have still gotten in touch with her. They're still trying, to get in touch with her to make sure she's okay. That's something that I'm picking up on. I think that whatever news is given, the family would not be happy with it. And they may want more. I'm picking up very much a controlling energy in her space, though. Hang on, let's continue with her. This energy is all over the place. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm coming across as if I'm all over the place. I feel this energy is as well. She's very much still alive, but let's ask this question a better way. Is she free to leave? Where is she being held captive? Let's ask the question that way. Is she being held captive? 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Regardless of what this outcome is, we're going to be hearing something very soon. We have the Emperor twice. We have the Emperor twice, and this Emperor was reversed. Guys, this is what I'm saying about tarot. Oh, another tarot course coming out, by the way. The cards don't lie. Different decks. We have the Emperor twice. We have 8 of Wands twice. We're going to be getting some news or some update on this. That very, very soon, within the week, we'll be getting something on this. At this point, she's still alive. However, this Ten of Swords does worry me. Ten of Swords talks about endings, but it's not, it's an ending of, yeah, we have a lot of endings here. We have the Ten of Swords, we have the Fool. We have this Emperor, this someone, and an Emperor reverses someone controlling, but not in the best way. If it's against her will, looking at this energy, I would not be surprised. I have to say that. I feel that her, okay, this is it. I feel that her wanting to, I think she did want to walk away. I think it was literally a Gone Girl. If you know the film with Ben Affleck, and I can't remember the name of the actress who were in it. It's sort of like a Gone Girl situation that went awry, or that went a little bit wrong, or didn't go according to plan. I can literally see them potentially making a film out of this. Like, I got that message earlier on, but I just wanted to get a bit more into the energy before I relayed that. We have a lot of someone moving on, with their back towards the world. Look, her back with this Ten of Swords, her back with the Ten of Swords towards us, turning her back on something with the Fool. It talks about her moving on energy. And at the top of her reading, the first card was the Chariot, which is talking about movement. It's movement, it's walking away. But it's as if the thing that worries me though, is that there are 1, 2, 3 people. There's some deception in the middle of this with the Three of Swords here. Some deception energy in terms of this movement. It's like something hasn't gone according to plan. Someone was promised something, and based on that promise, they decided to move towards it. But something went awry, but within the week, maximum 2 weeks, because I'm given with this Eight of Wands that's come up twice. So this is going to come to a head, and we're going to find out something about it. Within a week, 7, 8, 9, 10 days tops, we're going to find out something about this. There's going to be some new development. What's the new development? What do we? I think we hear some news, but let's see if we hear Ace of Swords. Again, it's like Heirophant. The Heirophant wanted to come out before as well. Below the deck, we have the Fool again. We have the Fool here. I'm picking up on someone who... Let me just get the energy on her dad. Come on, guys. This is... Usually I'm better with readings, as you can see on my channel, but this one really has me stumped. This one really, really has me stumped. I'm not getting a fair energy. I'm not getting an energy of someone who wants to be found. What is the energy of these men around her? Let's look at it that way. What's the energy of these men who are around her? The World. Ace of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Pentacles again. Okay. So it's someone offering her a new start. They're offering her money. They're offering her a new opportunity. The Fool. Okay, now we're getting into it. Sorry, this took me a hot minute. Now we're getting into it. Look, somebody's offered her a new start, a new lease of life, a new opportunity, an opportunity to leave the world she was living in behind and move on. 5 of Swords reversed. I'm not sure it's gone according to plan. Yeah, 2 of Swords again, 4 of Swords. I just don't think we have the 2 of Swords twice. We had it earlier. We had it here. We have the 2 of Swords here again. This energy is repeating itself. I think it was her purposely wanting to leave, her purposely wanting to go. And I just don't think that things went according to plan for her. And, but I feel that at this point that she is still alive. And I think that's all that they're giving me at the moment right now. But in the next, at least maximum 10 days, we are going to find out something about this. But there is information that the family does currently have that they don't want to either see, or they don't want to acknowledge, or they want to feel that it's something else. But there is that as well. With this 4 of Swords, I'm getting a retreating. I'm getting somebody who just didn't want to be a part of whatever her life was anymore. She just wanted to make a break with her life. Sorry, it's like it's coming up. The authorities kind of called it. What about her dad? Really quickly to wrap this up. It's like her dad, she hadn't even received any news yet, yet he chose to do what he did and leave behind his family. It's like he has another daughter. Mind you, no one can dictate how you react to grief. No one can. It's just Page of Pentacles. There is something with this. It's almost as if things in this family that people either thought was normal. It's the grief. It's the grief. It's the grief for this 8 of Swords. It's the grief and not wanting to bear the thought of what else this could have been. I would be surprised. All messages are alleged here. I don't like putting this on someone, but I wouldn't be surprised if he already had a niggle, that sort of niggle in his head or that there anyway. I think with the 2 of Swords as well, especially with the crows around your head, it's talking about messing with someone's thoughts. It could be that the family has a tendency to be that, whether it's genetically in the line or, it's like your thoughts and thoughts in your head or thoughts your own and that sort of thing there. Yeah, that they're just giving me that. I don't know how that fits into all of this. I don't know. But again, we have the 5 of Swords as well, thoughts and the head and the crow by the head. It's something about the thoughts and the sort of a reasoning and your ability to face reality. And sometimes we get ourselves into a spiral and we get ourselves into things that we shouldn't get ourselves in. I don't see anyone being held against their will. I see the guys offering her a new lease of life, a new opportunity, a fresh start that she's gone for. I feel that she was always thinking about that. I think it's a matter of her having freedom. If that is the case, would she reach out? I know there's something coming out in 10 days, but would she reach out to her family? At least let them know she's okay and call off, because it's a waste of police time if she's okay and if she's voluntarily chosen to go. Yeah, something about justice and the right thing. It's either that they're going to get that message, Wheel of Fortune. I feel that's going to be coming through, whatever that looks like. And Nine of Cups. Yeah. Okay, I'm not getting any more, and I'm not going to push it. Many times when we can't, I wish I could provide firmer answers, but I trust this energy. If they're not giving me further answers, it means that at this stage, the collective is not meant to know, and I'm not meant to know. I could only channel messages that I'm permitted to say. So I'm going to leave it there. We will see what's going to come out within the next 10 days. Okay, guys. And I just wish the family all the best. I just want a happy ending for this. I really want a happy ending for all sides with this. Okay, guys, bye.